The guy I'm going for better call for tomorrow, citizens oversight, to make sure they keep it on. So we know. But he does focus. Okay, yeah. We have just been advised that air conditioning got turned off at 4:30. Didn't get rescheduled, so I would ask for everybody not to breathe, please. And make it short and sweet and concise and to the point. We're going to apologize if it gets a little warm in here. Turn the fan again.
Fans are on.
We're ready. I'd like to call the regularly scheduled meeting back to order, please. No reportable items from closed session. I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes of the, what would that be, the June 28th meeting, please?
So moved. Second.
Questions, comments, concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I have to abstain. I think I missed that.
Yes. And one abstention, please. Again, for those who have not attended, please bear with me. I have to read all this thing on a piece of paper, and I'll go as quickly as possible. Business from the floor. The board meeting is a business meeting of the board held in the public forum to comply with the Brown Act. It is not a town hall meeting with the board. This is time for citizens to present problems or questions they feel the board should discuss. Individuals are encouraged to address the full board, not individual board members. The law prohibits the board from taking action on items not on the agenda. In accordance with AB 361, signed and dated September 16, 2021, Barstow Unified School District will allow for remote participation at the upcoming regular meeting on Tuesday, August 9th. General public will be permitted to attend the meeting within the boardroom, but may also submit public comment via email per protocols listed below. I'm now going to go into those. Deadline for submission of the public comment will be 12 p.m. on the 9th. That would be August 9th. If you would like to submit public comment, please follow. Identify the item of which you wish to comment on your email message. If your comment does not apply to a specific agenda item, write general public comment in the subject line of your email. Comments on consent, discussion, public hearing items, or general public comment will be accepted via email prior to the live open public session. Deadline for submission of public comment will be 12 p.m. on August 9th. Submit public comments via email to the superintendent's senior executive assistant at Christina_Crane@busdk12.com. Each comment will be read aloud by a member of the staff as received and are subject to the 3-minute time limit. We're assuming that's approximately 250 words. Comments received outside the comment period outlined above will not be read aloud and will not be reflected in the minutes. Mr. Malin, do we have any public comment this evening?
We have none this evening.
All right. Anybody got public comment out there? Nope. Okay. In the essence of time and air conditioning, we are going to move. Where is it? Number I, letter I, up, and we have consensus of the board for that one. Okay. Mr. Malin and Mr. Gutierrez.
Yes, I'll let Mr. Gutierrez take the lead.
Thank you. I'm going to actually turn over to Ms. Hagul for presentation of the CSE Employee of the Year. Yes, actually, Mr. Malin is going to get the flowers.
Good evening, board members and guests. I would like to invite Amy up, as well as Elena. You want video or just? Either one. Okay, let's do video. We'll take you. Miss Elena Mays has been selected to be the district classified employee of the year. Yay. Just to let you know, the voting process this year started on April 20th when I sent out an email asking for nominations. We got 7 nominees throughout the district. I then sent out those packets out to all the former employees that were selected, the bargaining unit president. Long story short, we did the tally. She came out on top.
Yay.
So,
And we have the distinct pleasure of speaking at the August 4th.
she knows.
So we look forward to that. Thank you very much.
And she thanks you very much for nominating her to give this speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congrats.
And I would like to recognize our site teachers of the year.
Great job.
I just want to call out the names first. Cameron Elementary, Jennifer Ramirez. Give her a round of applause, please. Kingston Elementary, Mark Dale. Glenwood Elementary, Connie Newman. Parent Elementary, Robin Nawagi. Carolyn North, Jason Doki. Parks and Fine Arts, Christy Miranda. Parks Academy, Jordan Federico. Parks Junior High, Shayna Greensway. Central High School, Michelle Koyak. And Boston High School, Emily Escajeda. And if you could have Mr. Jason Duffy please come up. Mr. Duffy has been teaching for the district for 19 years. I think you're in your 20th year this year, right?
This is my 20th year.
20th year.
Wow.
He was, he was described throughout his letter of recommendation. I've actually seen Mr. Doki in action for all these years. We our careers kind of parallel. He is described as a dedicated model teacher, caring, exceptional work ethic and character, dynamic with his lesson delivery, and he's a pillar of our community who values education and above all safety. So congratulations, Mr. Doki.
I'm going to see you now. Okay. You can give it to whoever you want.
They match your attire perfectly.
Good.
Yeah, she didn't want a hug, she wanted a flower. Congratulations, everybody that was nominated is well deserved. You, sir, I'm surprised your name wasn't already up there. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All are clear now.
See you next week at the welcome round.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'll do it for her.
Yeah. We're gonna go on to staff reports, monthly cash report, Mr. Malin.
Go ahead, Mr. Wolf.
So the San Bernardino County Schools week of July 18, 2022 cash report is presented to the Board of Trustees as an information item. $49,348,355 is sitting in the treasurer's office.
Questions, Ms. Dibble? I'm gonna bypass Mr. Malin and assume the vandalism report belongs to Ms. Dibble also.
Yep.
The vandalism report for April 1st, 2022 to June 30, 2022 for a total vandalism cost of $4,774.46 is presented to the board as an information item. And the different school sites that had vandalism occur are listed.
Today's day and age, 4,000 isn't all that much money. We were talking about the copper and everything else, sort of that.
To the Senate.
Oh, so yeah. Didn't even think about that. We'll go on to the summary report of student expulsions for 21-22, Mr. Malin.
Yes, Ms. Norman?
Our report for, just information, once again, for our report for the expulsions. If you look below there, financial implications, district loss in ADA, student expulsions, have Barstow High School, Barstow Junior High School. The total, 5,361. Basically, we had 5 students attend Barstow Union High School District, and they also went to our School of Opportunity in our independent study program, so they stayed within the district, and that kind of helped us out.
Good. Better news, only 10 students. Mr. Malin, we're gonna go to the Williams Settlement fourth quarter report, please.
Yes, Mr. Guthrie.
Sure, the monthly quarterly report. Fourth quarter Williams, as it relates to instructional materials, facilities, teacher vacancies, and misassignments, we had 0 complaints received.
Awesome. Questions, Mr. Godfrey? Superintendent's report, Mr. Malin.
Yes, thank you. First of all, I'd like to say that we had a very successful management retreat, July 21st, 22nd. Great team building activities. We had a great, I'll say, the SOAR activity event that we attended and were a part of. Red was our lead person for that and wanted us to get in uncomfortable scenarios and get out of our comfort zone, which I think was a great start to that. And I tell you, that people shined in that manner. We saw great leadership, team building that was a part of that, and I really appreciate. The 22nd was just as good. Great accommodations, just a great positive atmosphere. And I want to thank this young lady right here for all the planning that she did. We had a very successful 6-week, 5-day summer school that concluded on July 13th. We had programs at junior high, for Barstow High as well, Cameron, Crestline, Henderson, Linwood, and Skyline Elementary this summer. Over 700 students enrolled. Nutrition Services offered free summer meals to all kids 18 and under. I want to thank all those involved and Mr. Godfrey for his guidance and support for the program. The BGHS modernization project continues to progress. There will be an aerial experience, I will tell everybody, on August the 6th. We will have a helicopter that will be airlifting all the AC units on the rooftops on August 6th on a Saturday. So pop your popcorn and go out there and take a look. As you know, state budget was signed on June 27th. It was a very good budget for education. We look forward to hopefully some good years and hopefully not a downturn in the economy. New teacher training is July 28th and 29th. That will be here at the district office. We also have teacher trainings going on at Crestline, Skyline, and Montera that are not just new teacher, but overall volunteer that teachers want to come for training as well. Many of our classified support staff are back at work at school sites. Teachers return August the 3rd. Our back to school rally is August the 4th, and the first day of school is August the 8th. So we are fast and furious right now and getting ready for a great upcoming year. So we're looking forward to it. And that's all I have right now.
Thanks, sir. Board reports, Mr. Perea,
I have nothing to report.
Mr. Akamora,
I have nothing to report.
Mr. Watson,
Nothing to report.
Ms. Clemmer.
The only thing I have is August 5th is our 6th annual backpack event. So if you know anybody that needs a backpack, send them our way, 4 to 6 p.m. at the Barstow High School. And thank you, Marcius, for putting that out there also on the Facebook page.
And I have nothing either. No student representative as of this time. Do we have anything from BEA or CSE?
We do have BEA. I'll have it up here on the screen here shortly. I'll just read it verbatim. Good evening. I apologize for missing the meeting tonight, but I am attending a CTA conference along with the majority of our exec board. We are gearing up for the start of a new year, and with that comes a busy schedule. Being this Friday, we are hosting a new member luncheon where we will all be welcoming the new hires to our district and giving them the opportunity to hear all the supports and services that we as a union provide throughout the year. This year, we are hosting the luncheon in a classroom that has already been set up to provide ideas and tips on how a classroom environment can be utilized as a tool for student engagement and success. We'll be having Denopolis Firehouse, a local business, cater the luncheon so that we can continue to support local businesses in our community that support our members and our students. We are excited to have the opportunity to support all new hires and welcome them to our district. Next Thursday, after the district welcome back event, we'll be using a local taco truck vendor that is owned by a parent of a BUSD student to provide lunch for all BEA members. We're looking forward to welcoming everyone back and starting the year off with a little fellowship and community building among all sites. I would like to thank the district office and the board president, Ben Rosenberg, for making themselves available throughout the summer to support and answer questions from BEA. We are looking forward to having a constructive conversations throughout the year that will support student learning environments, which are our work environments. Welcome back, everyone, and we look forward to having another year offering the best education for Barstow. That's from Alicia Sheehan. Nothing from CSEA.
They're at a conference also.
They're at a conference as well.
Yeah,
That's correct.
this was awesome today. Ms. Dooley.
Board members and guests, there's currently 362 classified employees employed with the district. And the next regularly scheduled meeting of the commission is scheduled for August 11th at 4:30. I would like to take this time to recognize the other classified employees that were nominated by their sites, which was Barstow Junior High had Susan Gutierrez, Cameron Elementary had Quinlan Batal, Crestline Elementary had Noel Duffy, Henderson Elementary had Leah Carrillo, Nutrition Services had Tamara Turtillo, and IT actually had Rebecca Mickelson. Those were the other nominees.
Thank you, Ms. Dooley. We're gonna move along to the adoption of the agenda. We have, 2 corrected copies as well as 1 completed copy. We have corrected copy, 46A1, corrected copy of 46B3, and completed copy of K6A9. Entertain a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
So moved. Second.
Would any board member, trustee, like to pull anything from the agenda? All in favor? Opposed? We went through the presentations. Okay, communication, we have the report of the final sale, general obligation bond. Mr. Malin.
Yes, as a matter of satisfying the requirements, we did include this in front of the report as well, but the report of the final bond sale is here. I will not go through this verbatim, but this was the $5.4 million Series C of the Measure F bond that was sold. Talks about the interest rate index at the time of the sale. The AA3 credit rating that we received from Moody's Investor Services is there as well, which is fantastic. They were very happy with that.
Quick question. The interest rate, were we able to beat interest rates?
Were we able to beat before they went up?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know, I was just.
Close to 3%.
Yeah.
So
we
I
beat
can't remember the
something like
final.
that.
It was,
It's pretty low.
Yeah.
it was still pretty low.
And it was better than what we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was much better than we thought, yeah. Here is the structure as far as payment schedule. I believe that's what that entails. And source use of funds, that total the amount. And cost of issuance that's provided here as well. And that's all that's there. So anybody have any questions? I probably can't answer unless I have our financial advisor here.
That's
But Deanna probably can.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, this is the last of the draw. Measure F is now all finished.
Well, I will say that it's
No,
not,
but-
it's finished for probably at least another 5 years.
Oh, we still
We
have
still have
some.
money available.
A small amount is still available.
Oh, yeah, it's
Not
close to 5 million, I think, another 5
Oh, is it
million.
really?
Yeah,
Okay. I thought this was mine.
no, this isn't it.
Okay. Any other questions from the board? I will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
All in favor? Again, does anybody want anything pulled? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Please bear with me. We will go to L1A, L11,
That's right, yes.
BUSD Student Support Wellness Center and Media Center, Mr. Malin.
Yes, and Deanna can chime on this as well, as I'm gonna, ramble on here a little bit. So we have proposals from our architect and the Desmond Meyer Construction Company, which are projected budgets right now. And then it's around the $3.5 million range to modernize the top row. And I'll click on it if I can find the actual, if this one shows, that doesn't show. You need to bear with me just a moment.
It'll be the design sketches.
Is it that one?
Does it?
No, it's the next one. Here we go. It's my fault. Partial design sketch.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you see right here, it's the back side, which is the east side of the Fine Arts Academy campus. There are 3 buildings that are still there, classrooms. There are 3 here on this wing, 2 here, and then what used to be the art building back when it was Barstow Middle School back in the day, which we would like to modernize that into the media center. And these would be the student wellness center opportunities here as well to modernize. And ESSER dollars and Measure F funds for the media center specifically would be spent regarding these. I think this is we already have infrastructure that is in the ground, that is there, electrical, all the gas, water is all there. So it's a matter of, and the buildings have already been, what's asbestos removal? Abatement, asbestos abatement. It's all been done. So now it's just a matter of going back in and putting the walls back in and everything else at this point in time. So I'm looking forward to this. This will be one of the, great projects to have at that school site to get it done. So I would like to, Deanna, you have anything to chime in on this one?
I think it's going to be a great advancement for the school district. It's going to free up some space that we need as well once we get it finished and get people moved. And it's going to be a great opportunity to provide some assistance to our community as well.
And Media Center, if you know where it's at right now, junior high school where it was there, it was in the old portables that have been there for probably 40 years. And they're need to be just demoed at some point. And so this would be a welcome new building scenario for our Media Center to modernize them. So,
Have they looked at the utilities to make sure they're all in good shape? Because are they original or?
yeah, well, when I say utilities, everything's plugged up. It is plumbed up to the point where the buildings are at. Everything's been gutted inside.
Oh,
So
okay,
it'd
so
be
they're
all
gonna-
new.
it's all-
It'd be all new electric.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
So I highly recommend that the board consider this for approval. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer.
I will entertain a motion.
Second.
Board discussion.
It's awesome.
That's a great idea.
Wonderful, as long as we have the money. We're not doing anything else. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? L12, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The revision of the administrative regulation 5132, which is dress and grooming.
Right.
Mr. Malin.
And this is for student dress and grooming, and this comes under a yearly renewal for the board. And when we adopted new policy, there were some changes that were, some very subtle changes that just adopted our current policy that were there. And this is for information at this time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Yes.
information now. So if the board has any questions, but this is basically mirrors our prior policy. And Heather, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's, any comment on that, Heather?
It just revises to make sure that it's a district-wide policy, and then it just clarifies dress and grooming for gang-related items, what's not allowed.
Please read it. It'll be on the next one, I'm assuming, for approval.
approval.
L41 purchase order listing from June 21st to July 18th in the amount of, busy, $7,576,055.71. I will entertain a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Questions of Ms. Dibble and her spending? Yeah.
Back to school supplies.
Yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we do know it's not your purse.
Also was mine.
Yeah. We're gonna go on to, what we got? That would be 6A1, resolution number 1 of 22-23, teaching out of the major field of study. Mr. Malin.
Yes, George, go ahead.
Yeah, the listed teachers meet the minimum qualifications based on the coursework credit that they have in the transcripts to teach these specific subject areas. And this item is presented to the board for approval.
So those are the teachers that are listed at this point?
I will
We have,
entertain,
three teachers.
3. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
My only question, go back to this. If I remember correctly, Mr. Johansson is constantly on that list.
He has been there before.
Well,
There is-
year in and year out, are we
there
ever
is
going to
no-
get him a math credential?
There is, he does have a math credential, he has
Okay.
a foundational math credential. There is no requirement for, I should say, a timeline to pursue.
I mean, I don't know if it's a big deal, but if we're constantly,
Run out of time after a while, or?
we can do this for perpetuity?
You can do this every single year.
Okay, and that's what we do, it seems, with
You're
him.
correct.
Um,
And Amanda Will's been on here a couple of
Yeah, I was about ready to say it,
She doesn't clear multiple subjects, she's teaching more of a single subject program within the drama at Fine Arts Academy. So there's stipulations where you can do this year in and year out.
My guess is this is probably a trend that's gonna go along for a while.
Well, and
everywhere.
You probably got a bunch.
we have minimal compared to other districts, Chris, I will say that, yeah. This is not just unique to Barstow.
Right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? L6A1 is public hearing for provisional internship permits, which are PIPs, for educators 22-23 school year. With that being said, we are going to adjourn to the public hearing at 5:20. I'm assuming Mr. Mallon for Mr. Gutierrez, or 20? Isn't that 5:20? 525?
25.
My apologies. I'm trying to shorten it up.
And let me comment on this one. You can do this only 1 year.
Yeah.
PIPs are a 1 year deal.
It's only 1 year. They have to pursue.
You have PIPs and STIPs. And those
So
are
they have
1
to
year.
pursue to make sure that they're highly qualified, they have to be in the program and, yeah. So the listed individuals are actually signed up for programs and assessments to meet the qualifications.
And they have to complete these. in
They have
order
to complete
continue
them,
with
if
their
not, they
credentialing
will lose their
program.
credential. Yeah. Not like the other item, they have minimal qualifications on coursework.
That they have
they're
to
a little bit
complete, which they have completed, but it comes to the board.
Well, the other ones
Teaching out of their
are
major fields.
certificated, they're,
They're current.
yeah, they're
tenured teachers.
teachers.
Correct,
So
they have credentials.
these are the ones that are kind of still working towards that.
Their
end.
credential. Yes.
All right, anybody from the crowd want to talk or? And thank you for coming to our board meeting. Kind of hit over the corner. I'm going to close the public hearing at 5:26. I will entertain a motion, please.
So moved.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Just one comment. Marcy Levens was a classified employee, right? And she's doing all
Who are we
that.
talking about, Julie?
Ms. Blevins?
Ms. Blevins was a classified
Yes.
employee.
That's outstanding.
I think that's fantastic.
Yes.
Yes, we let her go.
She's gone to the dark side, Mr.
I know her.
And as you well know, some people take advantage of the CSEA,
Mhm.
the $10,000 encouragement. She's been one of them.
Fantastic.
That is, it's neat to see. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? L6A2, public hearing for the waiver of the educators employed for specific positions not fully meeting the credential process for 22-23. We will adjourn the regular into the public hearing at 5:27. Mr. Manlin.
Yes, Mr. Gutierrez?
Yeah, again, we have individuals here listed as CTE teachers. We had advertised and had insufficient number of applicants with the proper credentials, and so the listed individuals are actually signed up to complete programs to meet the qualifications as well.
And can you pronounce the last name of Heather?
The last one,
It's Anso. And
it's
then,
Ansa
Cacciatore.
Cacciatore.
okay, if that's her name.
Cacciatore.
Okay.
He's a nice guy. She's an ex-sheriff
Yeah.
with ties to Barstow. Anybody want to, we will reconvene at 5:28, please. I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? L6B1, increase the work hours of the classified position paraeducator. Mr. Malin.
Yes, George, Mr. Gutierrez, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have identified, the district has identified a need on Montero Elementary to increase the hours from 3.75 to 6.5 hours per day to meet the student needs at that site. Those two positions as listed. Presented to you for your approval.
I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
What do they do and why do we increase them, just out of curiosity?
I'm going to, and
Giggles.
they're in a program
With
that,
their Read to Lead program, the way that they have it structured, they need additional time for pulling student groups, for intervention, for reading, and for math, actually. So they do reading in the morning and then math in the afternoon.
So we're
So,
getting more student contact with the extra 3 hours.
absolutely.
Awesome. Give them another 3 hours. More student contact. Any other questions? All in favor? Opposed? L6D2, which is Barstow Unified School District 22-23, initial successor contract proposals to CSEA. We're going to adjourn to a public hearing. The time now is 5:29. Mr. Malin.
sure, and I will just say that this is BUSC to CSEA initial contract proposal for the upcoming year.
And yeah, it's Article 9 pay and allowances. We propose language to eliminate the ranges in the salary schedule that we do not currently have filled, the top part of the salary schedule, and also clarify and revise language on that article.
And Julie, I think we referenced that there are some that are below the $15 an hour range that need to be eliminated, so we're making sure that we have those coordinated with current pay rates, making sure that doesn't.
Anything else? Anybody from the crowd? We will re-adjourn at 5:30. I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? L6B3, which is CSEA 2223 initial successor contract proposal to BUSD. We are going to adjourn to the public hearing at 5:30 and 1/2. Mr. Malin.
Yes, this is CSEA's proposal to BUSD, which I can plug up there real quick. And this is their, they would like to negotiate, yes.
It is a successor year, so bear with me. Article 9, paying allowances. Article 10, employee expenses and materials. Article 12, health and welfare benefits. Article 14, vacation. Article 15, leaves. Article 17, disciplinary action and appeal. Article 19, transfers. And the last one is global proposals throughout the contract. CSEA will propose changes to clean up formatting typos and missing headers.
There you go. You get one, you get 27.
Which is typically.
Yeah, it is. He did say this is a successor year or whatever it is, yeah. Anybody from the crowd? There's one person hot here, and that's Mr. Gutierrez. I just keep looking this way, and you're like.
Hold on, I wanted to present the awards.
Is it a middle-aged problem?
Could be. 47 could be.
You've been up in the air
I
conditioning.
need to find another car or something.
Yeah. Been out of the classroom a little too long.
Yeah, right.
It's up here. We're gonna reconvene at 5:32 only because we were kind of messing around there a little bit. I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any board members have an item for a future agenda? We need to go back into closed session. The answer is no. We will adjourn 5:33. Thank you, folks.
I have a couple things for you to sign, Lynn.